Is this program a program that you would be interested in participating in the future, and why?
Oh yeah, I think that gives you the answer right there. I well, just to give you a little bit of my background, because it ties into why I do what I do. I was born visually impaired. As a matter of fact, I had cataracts when I was basically born, and so therefore I've been low vision pretty much all my life. So I've also had the how should I say? Yeah, I've also had the blessing and the experience of being brought up in schools that were very aware of adaptive technologies, and I got to use a lot of them, even sometimes before they were released and stuff like that. And so I really had a huge fortune in that. And then in 2007, when WCAG really started taking a hold and stuff like that. That's when kind of the first requirements came out. I started doing a lot of contracts, especially for the state of Texas, and because of the fact that I had experience in these ATs or these adaptive technologies and understand what it's like to come into the mainstream world, let's just put it that way, it, with a disability is quite challenging. Whether it be visual impairment like myself, whether it be blindness, deafness, motor impairments, cognitive impairments, it doesn't matter. The fact of the matter is that I consider these kind of my people because I'm one of them. And when 2007 hit and they started to have, the state of Texas started putting out contracts for accessibility analysts and so forth and so on, I figured this is the next evolution in my quality assurance career. And so I've been doing it pretty much. I would say very off and on, more on than off. Thankfully, and the fact of the matter is that when I do this, I'm making a difference not only in my life but also people's lives as well because of the fact that they're actually having an experience with my work. They don't need to see my face. They don't need to see, know who I am necessarily. But just to see their work out there, or just to see them being able to adapt because I had a say in how things should be designed or tested and so forth and so on, and coming at it as a disability advocate as well as a tester. To me, that's a huge thrill in my life, and that's why I chose to do air, and that's why I'll continue to do the air competitions.